All right, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, all honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Machakodash. Yahweh, the truly powerful name, who the world enemy calls God. Yahushua, the truly powerful name, who the world enemy calls Jesus. Bahashem, in the name of Machakodash, Holy Spirit, literally translates Spirit Holy. I want to give double honor to my elders and apostles, and millstone, rule, teacher, and be great example, touch on brothers. And peace and blessed up for elect, Lord, will I'm part of that number. I'm the brother Kodal from Jimmy and Brand Chicago. We'll come back with another video. The video just gonna be upon how the elder had put it in the orders room, on the slave trade, had the optional responses, and I just wanted to respond to it, man. Why not? I like going into the history anyway. But yeah, man, I was just watching this video. It's called "Life Aboard a Slave Ship," man, and just showing you the shit that our people went through, man. Cause the cabins was like 4 feet, you know. You had the men, women, and children separated. It was barely air down there, man. They had to piss some shit on themselves, literally right there. That would cause diseases, man. You know, they would force feed you. And if you ain't want to eat, they would literally use a tool to open your mouth, man. That shit could break your jaw. They would ravish the woman. Ravish the men, ravish the children. Yeah, Esau's a damn demon. You know, they would literally throw the slaves off claim. But so I was just looking at TV. But they would literally throw the slaves off the shore, and use them as anchors sometimes, and put them on an anchor and tie them up. Or they would throw 1,000 of them off the ship, And to this day, sharks change their migration, man, westwards. To this day, man, you know, because of this. They don't talk about it, but it's in articles, on the internet. And I'm going to get it, man. But they used to have a lot of people dancing for them for entertainment, fighting, you know. Yeah, man, had a woman singing and etc., man, you know. Yeah, man, hey, this is just terrify people, man, you know. This is thrown to the sharks. It says in the water there were often sharks which followed the ships in warm waters, feeding off refuse. When dead slaves are thrown over, it was dead and alive, really. The Dutch merchant William Bosman wrote, I have sometimes not without horror seen the dismay rapaciousness of these animals. All right, 4 or 5. Let's get that word rapaciousness, aggressively greedy or grasping of these animals. 4 or 5 of them together shoot to the bottom under the ship to tear the dead corpse to pieces, man. Okay, so these talking about the sharks. At each bitten arm, a leg or the head is snapped off, and before you can tell, 20 have sometimes divided the body amongst them so nicely that not the least particle is left, man. You know, as it happens, sharks have been the focus of a bit political controversy when it comes to the slave trade. 5 years ago, Congress passed a resolution commemorating that the 200th anniversary of the trade's abolition. It says, the transatlantic slave trade is known as the largest forced migration in the history of the world. Estimates range from 25 to 50 million Africans were forcibly brought to the United States, the Caribbean, Central and South America, and to Europe. Sharks' migratory patterns were changed because these predators followed the ships in the Middle Passage, because when a slave died, they were thrown overboard. Or if they were killed because they were protesting, or if they committed suicide, the shark knew that they could follow the ship. Okay? And it changed the migratory patterns of sharks during this period of time. Okay? And to this day, it's that way, man. Okay? A couple things jump out here. First, although the original House resolution is vague about the number of Africans who made the Middle Passage, millions and historians do not agree. 25 to 50 million is 2 to 4 times larger than what it is generally accepted. Okay? Suggests that between 1500s and 1866, about 12.5 million Africans were loaded and ships bound for a new world, with about 1.8 million of them dying along the way, for a mortality rate about 15%, because all the inhumane treatment that Esau would give them, man. You know. In addition, many Africans died before ever making it to the ships. If we weren't African, we'd be Israelites, man. All right, making it to the ships. Another 15% died soon after their arrival. Soon, those are the numbers as Salakia. Salakia. Okay, so those are the numbers as I understand them. The other thing that jump out is pain clean about the migratory pattern of sharks. A big Googling does not turn up any scientific evidence of long-term migratory pattern shifts, although what does seem to be true based on numerous primary accounts, including the one written on William Bosman. All right, and you could read the what's this devil name, man? The story of the trial of Zone. You know, written by William Bosman, is that sharks followed the slave ships and were happy to feed off whatever bodies were thrown overboard. You know, Representative Payne's two misstatements are in particular interesting in their own right. I imagine that worse stuff gets said on the house floor all the time. What is interesting is that strange ways these sharks have continued to live on the internet. I first noted at I first noticed it on Yahoo Answer site, where people ask questions and crowd answers to it. This question acts around the same time congressional resolution. All right, and this not the same. You know, and the Esau used to have, you know, what they would call the Taínos, which the Ephraimites and the rest of the Northern Kingdom. You know, Ephraimites though. Hey, if you wouldn't accept Christianity, you know, they would burn you alive and have a dog eat you, man. You know, hey, those dogs, they was eating the Ephraimites so much they got used to they blood, man. You know, and they had a dark taste for dark appetite towards that people, man. You know, and was they Israelites as well. Okay. Um, yeah, of course you have some Edomites that deny it because you know Esau just can't accept the fact that he's a damn devil. You know, but Slaki. I believe Lewis is one who once proclaimed during a speech on a house floor that slave traders dumped hundreds of millions of black overboard of slave ships to feed them to the sharks, and to this day the sharks still swim the slave trade routes looking to eat more black people. While all my details may not be 100% accurate, I did not make that up. Okay? The assertion is something vocalized by congressional dingbat John Lewis, and he got it from an 1840 painting by British artist Jo, Joseph, however you say that shit. Turner entitled The Slave Ship Seen Here. The part about it forever changed the shark patterns. It's something that imbecile made up on the fly, as best as anyone can tell, along with his claim that slaves threw millions of black to waiting sharks. And it's facts, man. It's not, you know, false or anything, you know. Cause what will Esau do? He's not gonna keep a dead body in no shit, man. You know. Hey, the mortality is 15%. Of course, he's gonna throw it across the ocean. You know, and sharks are predators, man. They can be scavengers as well. You know. Um, yeah, man. And you niggas don't want double for this. I mean, it's like you niggas don't want payback for this, man. All right, hey, you love your oppressor, man. And don't mind the fucking nigga woman in the background. Salaki. All right, hey, cause the scripture says reward them double, man. Double. Uh, reward double. Revelation 18 and 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in the cup which she have filled to her double, man. Hey, so everything you did to our people, hey, we gonna do it to you double, man. And we Jake, so we do things in style, man. Hey, I personally don't see how you devils gonna be survive the first day of captivity, man. Okay. How much she hath glorified herself and lives deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give to her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, I am no widow, I shall see no sorrow. Okay? Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be early burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her, man. Okay? Hey, so this place is gonna be hit with missiles, man. Alright. Let me get that. With that 118. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. They shall kindle with them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining in the house of Esau, for Yahweh have spoken it. All right. So really, that's all that matter. Yeah, man. But